For the past week, I've been in Botswana, and I can't really describe how remarkable of an experience this has been. I mean, just literally every day you have action from sun up to sundown. We'll get in the buggies and drive around and get as close as you need to be to elephants and leopards and cheetahs and lions and you name it, we've seen it this week, and it's just incredible how good this experience has been. In the middle of the day, though, we've got an overcast day, and then today I thought it was appropriate to just come sit in this ground blind. They've let us have use of this ground blind during the middle of the day, which is absolutely fantastic. Out front, we have a water hole, and just a couple of minutes ago, we had a bunch of, or I think 5 or 6 impalas come in, get a drink of water, and then walk back out. They never knew we were here. And you've heard me talk about blinds before and how great blinds are. But the advantage of this ground blind is we're at eye level. As these animals drink, we're at eye level with them, and you get some perspectives that you just don't normally get when you're taking pictures of wild animals like this. But this week we've been to the Okavango Delta, which in its own way was remarkable. Then we went to the Chobe River, and we were in a boat, and we're really getting up close and personal with baboons and Nile crocodiles and elephants and hippopotamus and all kinds of wildlife there. And just last night we flew over here to the Limpopo Valley Airfield, and now we spent almost 24 hours now we've been at Mashatu, and again, such a remarkable experience. The thing about these African safaris, when you're talking gear, is you need to think about not only animals being far out. I've got my big 500mm lens with a 1.4 teleconverter, but there's a lot of times you're really close to animals, and so what I use is not only my 500mm lens, but I've also got a 70-200 f2.8 lens. This has been really helpful too. And believe it or not, I shot some really wide angle shots of elephants. We were that close to some the other day where I was able to get some elephant silhouettes, and I shot that using a 16-35mm lens. So when you're thinking of safari, whether we're talking Botswana or somewhere in the United States, wherever, the best thing to do is use the 3 basic lenses that work for any kind of nature photography. 16-35, if you've got a 24-105, that's a good gap lens. If you've got a 70-200, that's a good lens. And then the 500mm or something in that range, like a 150-600, whatever you have. If you can bring those 3 or 4 lenses on any kind of nature photography safari, you've really got yourself covered all the way from landscapes to mid-range kind of environmental portraits of animals to really tight close-up shots with that good bokeh in the background. And so I'm going to sit here probably another hour or two. Our next game drive leaves about 3:30 today, so that's a couple hours from now. I'll sit here another hour or two, see what comes in this water hole. The one thing I haven't got good pictures of yet are warthogs, so I'm hoping some warthogs will come in soon.